want to welcome everybody to the Painter Park, our wooden park. A year ago, probably more a year ago, when this started falling in disrepair, we got a call from our insurance company saying we had to close it, and they wanted it really knocked down. It was something that the city really didn't want to do because we had so many kids that use this park. So we called Lowe's. We asked Lowe's for help, and Lowe's came out, assessed the situation. They looked at what we needed, and they donated everything that we needed and the labor to get this park up and running so the kids of West Haven could use again. So I want to really thank Lowe's for doing all they've done. Let's give them a big round of applause. These guys really stepped up and helped us out and gave the kids of West Haven this park they can use. So I want to give them a little token of our appreciation. There were 4 stores. We have New Haven, John Rayner, Milford, John Cipriano. This one's a little tough. Orange, we're going to call him Tim A. Tim, where's Tim? Tell me your last name, because it's not me not knowing how to pronounce this one.
Arvani Tivas.
Okay. And Peter Olette from Derby. And I want to thank the staff of all these stores and everything you've done. Guys, you did a great job. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I also want to give a big shout out to our Park Rec department and Tom Conroy, who kind of led this project. So thank you, Tom, and thank you to your department. Everybody from Park Rec department, Bill Slater, really everybody. I know that you all played a big part. Diane Dietman. So thank you all. In our Public Works Department, Dominic. Where's Dominic? Thank you for everything that... I want to thank the Public Works Department for everything they've done. And the Fire Department came in. They came in, they power washed, so I want to... Really, there were so many people, there's not enough time to thank every department, but thank you to all. Thank you for that, for doing this for our city. Now, where is Maureen Blake? Come on up, Maureen. Maureen led the charge how many years ago? Back in 1991 to get this thing started. This was a community effort to get this park originally, and Maureen was instrumental in getting everybody together. I know she's modest and really doesn't want any recognition, but Maureen, thank you for doing this in all the years. That I'm so glad we put this back together with the help of everybody. So let me give you that, and we're going to rip this little plastic bag off. And come here, Maureen. On behalf of the city, I am more than proud and honored to name this park after you, Maureen. Maureen's great. Thank you.
I tried to get out of this. When they called, I said, thank you, I appreciate it. It was just nice knowing that they thought of it, but I didn't need any recognition. Just seeing the children come here every day and enjoy it was all that I needed. Watching Tom lead the troops, it was like the cavalry. I would see a sea of red coming over, and I felt like the cavalry coming, and what they did is amazing. Thank you so much for all your time. You were here for a long time, long days, and even in the rain you were out here. So thank you all for doing all of that. I want to thank all the people, everyone out there I think was here helping. Lots of people. We had restaurants, Biaggetti's, Jimmy's, they all donated food. We fed people for 5 days, for 3 meals a day. We could not have done. The reason I said no was because I didn't do this by myself. It was a whole community that did it. We had hundreds and hundreds of volunteers that came through 5 days of rain. That's to build it, but the 3 years previous, every fundraiser we had cookbooks, we had car washes, we had cake sales, we had a cow chip raffle, and the cow took off down Jones Hill Road. We had lots and lots of things, and it just brought the community together, but this should be West Haven's dream, because it was something that everyone did together to make it a reality, because no one could do it by themselves. I want to thank my husband and my children for being my inspiration. My husband for, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Maureen. Congratulations. Is that yours?
I'm sorry, I'd be very, very remiss if I didn't mention. The committee was unbelievable, that we had lots of volunteers, but my co-coordinator, John Sullivan, who passed away a couple of years, he was one tough guy who was hard to say no to, and a lot of people were afraid of him, but I knew he was a teddy bear at heart. And without John, we wouldn't have had the massive equipment that was donated here. He was hard to say no to because he was relentless. He would call and call and call, and he got a lot done, and without John, this wouldn't have been done as well.
Okay, where do I start? Okay, I was also part of the 22 years ago, spent 5 days here in the rain. Didn't get in the picture because it was the only day I missed. Still regret that, but that's it, there you go. Okay, I'm making up for it. Okay. Thanking the Lowe's people. They really did a lot of work. I had, in between, people have to understand what they did is part of the reason why it took like a month or so is only because you have to understand is they still have a business to run. So they would come once a week, and like Maureen said, they'd come like an army in with all their red shirts or whatever. And in between, we would do some work. I had some volunteers. I think like John Dolan's here, a couple of people that were here 22 years ago. And then, you know, when we posted up on Facebook that we were looking for help here and there or whatever, we did have people come. There was a man by the name, I don't know if he's here, Dave Haskell, who's a carpenter by trade, and he would come in here, and I would think about things to do, and he would have it halfway done by the time I was done thinking, okay? So, like building the deck that we did over here. But the Lowe's people were terrific. I probably baited them a lot. I would mention something that we might want or whatever, and I don't know, I'd come back or whatever, bringing them lunch or whatever, and they were doing it, like building the deck over the sandbox that we had. They were terrific. Tools, anything we needed. Like I said, they really saved this place, and hopefully it's around for another 22 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. I did forget to mention Marilyn Welch. Marilyn Welch is the one who came to me and suggested that we call Lowe's. So Marilyn played a huge part in this. Is Marilyn here? Okay. So I just want to thank Marilyn, and Tom wants to say one more thing because he wasn't here on that picture a few years ago.
I just have one more thing that we have to reveal here. If anybody saw the pickets, if you've been coming through the years, okay, the pickets kind of disappeared. They were really, really faded. You couldn't pick out the names and stuff like that. Or we came in, and with the help of the fire department, came, because we have no water access here, they came and we took 3 days to power wash these off. So we power washed them all. We polyurethaned them, so they're possibly good for the next 20 years. And in our addition to our new one here, so you guys up there, you can't see it. It's Lowe's 2016. We had it painted in their colors and stuff like that.
Okay, so we need some kids up here to be the first West Haven Westies in the park. Come on, come on, all the kids up here. Maureen, come on, you have to come stand with me. Nope, you got there right here. Right here, not yet. You're blocked. Okay. Okay, everybody here?
Don't go in.
Okay, guys, we're going to have a loud countdown from 3, okay? 3, 2, 1. Okay, the park is open.
Then let's go. It's open. We can go in now.
Yeah, that's got to be big.